HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, we have highlights from the 18th annual Juniors versus Seniors Girls Flag Football game, plus much more. But first, it was Collegiate Letters of Intent Day at Hopkinton High School. On Friday, 4 Tremendous Hiller athletes signed their letters of intent to compete in collegiate athletics. HCAM was on the scene.
I'm Kendall Tom. I'm going to Bentley University to play lacrosse.
My name is Ryan Morin. I will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. I'm going to be competing at the collegiate level in track and field, specifically the throwing events.
I'm Mason Barrows. I'm going to Sacred Heart University for track and field.
Hi, I'm Caroline Osmond. I'll be going to Assumption University to play softball.
I loved the campus on my official visit, and I also just love the coach, and the academics there are like the perfect balance of like rigorous, but also like I can have fun at the same time. So that's why I chose Bentley.
I really love the campus, and on my official visit, the team was really welcoming and just made me feel really belonging, and like I had a spot on the team. Like just like really the culture is what draw me in.
It was really the coaches of Sacred Heart. I thought they were very supportive, very nice environment.
I really loved the feel of the campus, and I loved the options it gave me academically, and all the girls are so nice, and I really like the future of the possible future of the program, and I hope I can contribute to that.
I'm going to be studying business. I think I'm going to go in undecided business just to get a wide range of all of what Bentley has to offer.
I'm planning on studying economics and finance.
I'm doing some type of biology, some science, something like that.
I'm going to be going into pre-physical therapy.
The past three and a half years have been like the best 3.5 years of my entire lacrosse career. I think it built me up to be who I am as a person and a player today.
I mean, it was great. There's a lot of competition here, and my coach, Mr. Donahue, he was amazing. He really helped me out a lot, and he introduced me to all of the events and all the different techniques, and he's really helped me grow as an athlete and as a person.
Best 4 years of my life, really. It's a lot of fun.
It was great. Last year we made it to the Final Four, so that was really fun for me. I hope to do that again this year, and I had a ton of fun with these girls, and I'm really excited for one more season with all of them.
I think my favorite memory of my lacrosse career has been this past season, 2025. I think we did really well, just like record-wise, but I also think we came together as a team that I think was really special.
It was this spring, and it was our state relay meet, and we were behind, and the team needed a big throw for me in the discus event, and I was able to get one, a PR, and we won, and we medaled. It was amazing, a great feeling.
Definitely freshman year, outdoor season is probably the best season I've had. Just a lot of good memories.
I would definitely say winning Final Four last year and being able to hold that trophy and officially say that we were going to state semifinals.
The upcoming season, I think my primary goal is to go in, I think, fearless, because as a freshman, I think you can be a little scared, but I think I want to go in laying everything out on the table as a freshman at Bentley.
This upcoming season, definitely probably a nationals appearance, and maybe a state title. That'd be nice, at least the sectionals.
I want to get some school records for the jumps, so long jump and triple jump.
Definitely hoping to make it back to where we were, hoping to continue to contribute for my team and, make a good run in playoffs.
right in between. Lock it. Yeah, come together. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Okay, good.
Awesome. Thank you.
The 18th annual Juniors versus Seniors girls flag football game recently took place at Hopkinton High School. Here's a look at what happened.
The 18th annual Juniors versus Seniors Hopkinton Hillard girls flag football game took place on Monday, November 24th. Juniors Ermi Chowdhury and Catherine Martinez started the festivities off with a wonderful performance of the national anthem.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Two halves, 30 minutes each. Seniors start with the ball and face a fourth down on their first drive. Emma Prisco is cooking with Crisco as she breaks through to extend the drive. A few plays later, a sweep to the right side. She could go all the way. Flying machine Allison Green turns on the Jets, goes 70 yards and takes it to the house. And the seniors start off with the lead. They then go for the two-point conversion. Emma flash past ya, Prisco up the middle and adds the two. Seniors lead 8-0. Following drive, Juniors with the ball. The pass, incomplete to Walkowitz. Seniors get a big stop and get the ball back. Seniors with the ball at the 38-yard line, and this happened. The handoff, it's a sweep. Lucy Jean, she could go all the way. The 30, the 20, the 10, and Lucy Jean goes into nitro mode, taking it to the house, and it's a 14-0 Seniors lead. And then, why not add two more? Ayla Chase for the conversion, and it's a 16-0 ball game. Following drive, Juniors trying to strike back. The snap goes long, forcing a fourth down, and the Seniors would end up getting the ball back. Seniors with the ball at their 40-yard line. Allison Green then breaks through again, but it's called back due to a hold. Third and long for the Seniors. The snap, look out, Sophia Zanella with a big stop in the backfield. Juniors get the ball back. Following drive, Juniors with the ball at the 33-yard line. It's Sophia Castonguay, and she throws an absolute bomb and connects with Addie Fastball Walls, and the Castonguay Walls combo looking like Brady to Moss. All the way to the Seniors' 30-yard line, the Juniors go. And then, Callie Get Your Popcorn Ready Owens has a big run up the sideline and takes the Juniors to the 15-yard line. A couple plays later, Kylie Rogers whips around the defenders and takes it to the house. Juniors on the scoreboard. They then go for the two-point conversion. No good on the conversion. The score stays 16-6. Seniors leading. Following drive, Caroline Osmond under pressure connects with Caitlin Wilson for a first down to extend the drive. A few plays later, the handoff to Ayla Chase, who takes a big hit but gets a big gainer and a fresh set of downs. Defense coming up the middle, no problem. Caroline Osmond under pressure. Shovel pass to Tegan. I got a jetpack Restaghini, who takes it to the house for the 30-yard score, and it's a 22-6 Seniors lead. The two-point conversion attempt was no good. Next drive, the seniors' defense came to play. Callie the stopper Arthur shuts down the run play for little or no gain. Next play, Ashley McCann says, "No, you can't." A big stop in the backfield. After that, Mason, not in my house, Valutkevich, with a big stop in the backfield to give the seniors the ball back for one last time in the first half. The juniors get a couple stops, and the score remains 22-6 heading into the halftime break. Juniors start the second half with the ball. Sophia Can Do It All Castonguay comes out of the backfield, finds space, and moves the ball to the 48-yard line. A couple plays later, Kaylin Getbaya Jeremiah gets the handoff, goes towards the sideline, defenders coming in. Jeremiah says, "I think I'll go the other way," and takes it across the field and down the sideline for a big first down. The seniors' defense would clamp down, however.
Zooming on us again, Henley Wynn with the stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Gabby, You Can't Pass Me Patty with the stop to bring up third down. Castonguay on the rush again, but Kaylin Faber does the seniors a favor and puts a quick stop to that. A few plays later, Shay Sansonetti tries to rush up the sideline, but the seniors' defense holds strong and gets the turnover on downs. Allison Green gets another big run into juniors' territory. Ball at the 38, and Allison Green takes the handoff once again. Allison got past you, Green, sees nothing but green. 38 yards up the field and into the end zone she goes to make it a 28-6 seniors lead. And then Emma Prisco strikes again as she follows up with a 2-point conversion. Juniors then drive to the seniors' 15 late in the second half. That's not Drake May, it's Sophia Castonguay. She throws a rainbow to Addie Walls to make it a 30-12 game. The 2-point conversion was no good. Following drive, Ayla Chase was on the chase to touchdown glory. As Ayla turns on the jets, goes into nitro mode, and blows past everybody for not 20, not 30, not 50, not 60, not 70, but an 80-yard touchdown run. Icing on the cake for the class of 2026, who take the 36-12 win over the class of 2027 and claim Hiller flag football glory as they take home the trophy and some serious bragging rights. Congratulations to the class of 2027 on a strong effort, but congratulations to the champion class of 2026 on a win for the Hiller flag football history books.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at tvlsports.net. tvlsports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school.
Welcome back to HCAM News. The Hopkinton Historical Society recently displayed Hopkinton's military history. Here's a look. On display at the Hopkinton Historical Society during the weekend prior to Veterans Day was the military history of Hopkinton, including a tribute to the first ever graduate of West Point from Hopkinton, General Michael J. Lenahan. HCAM's Denise Untaki was on the scene to capture the well-attended display
and get a glimpse of Hopkinton's military history.
Well, this started when the Lenahan descendants, Michael Green, in particular from Virginia, who is Michael J. Lenahan, great-grandson. His name is actually Michael John or Michael Joseph Lenahan Green. They kept the whole name throughout the family. He contacted the Historical Commission here in Hopkinton and wanted to know if they were interested in the materials from his great-grandfather's collection. General Lenahan was born at 28 Ash Street. He is the first person from Hopkinton to graduate from the military academy at West Point and served through the Plains Wars with Native Americans, the Philippine war in the Philippines, as well as World War II. He was a hero in World War II in France. And the Historical Commission, as you know, doesn't collect items, so they referred him to us. And through a series of negotiations, we got the collection of the general. And so we decided to highlight it by having this weekend, inviting the descendants of his family to come and see it. And then we have so much in our collection, and we recently acquired from Michael Whalen the collection of Hank Alessio of all the records of veterans that he had. So we're really lucky that we have all this material. So we decided to showcase it, and it was myself, Linda Connolly, Annie Marcy, John Palmer, and Denise Antaki, and Marilyn Mezet, and Aubrey Doyle. We all worked on the exhibit together.
Brenda Ziegler. I am his great-granddaughter, and I had met him a couple of times as I was a child because my grandparents lived a few towns away from my family, so we would go there for Sunday dinners. And if the general and his wife, it was his second wife, Mina Ward, they would visit occasionally, so I met him then. But as to the exhibit, I'm amazed at this booklet of all the things that, articles from the paper or letters that he got from different people congratulating him on promotions or things. I'm wondering how many people these days save these kinds of things and think of themselves like he already knew he was part of history. So, do you think of yourself as part of history?
100 years from now.
Yes.
So now, who put together this scrapbook?
I don't know. It might be Anne here at the museum.
Okay.
I can show you some pages. There's telegrams in here, letters, newspaper clippings. So you really see not just his life, but the times, what life was like for the ordinary person. So
Postcards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that took a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And sir, can you tell me how you're related to General Lenahan?
I'll do my best. So I'm Charles Anderson, and I'm a great grandson. There might be another great in there.
Okay.
I'd have to, I'll defer to my aunt about that, but from Rhode Island, I was excited to hear they were doing this and coming out. So far, it's been very interesting, as having never met the general, to kind of understand the stories that I've heard that have been passed down about this larger-than-life character. So that's been great. And I did have a chance when I was a lot younger to read his autobiography, which is, I believe, right behind you, which I would love to get back into again and see how much of it I remember. But.
So you remember as a child then at family gatherings, your relatives talking about
Yeah. Right, and talked about West Point, the Indian Wars, but his autobiography is amazing. And I remember especially the things he was saying about the going out to the Indian reservations, and that had a big effect. I kind of stumbled across the book and didn't realize what it was when I was reading it until I found out later it was the personal history of someone that we know, which really added a lot of weight to it for me.
So the thing that we have here is a scrapbook, which is quite wonderful, that actually one of the great-grandchildren made in honor of Michael Joseph Lenahan, and it's got so much personal stuff in it, memorabilia and letters and postcards and photos. It's fantastic. This is a citation from the French government. The general was awarded the Croix de Guerre after his the Battle of Argonne. I think I'm saying that correctly. In France, he was a hero in France as well as in America, and that's the citation from the French government. This is a photograph of an article in 1943, November 8th, 1943. The general came back to Hopkinton and helped dedicate the St. John's Honor Roll, which listed the men who fought in World War II from St. John's. We don't know what happened to this particular honor roll, but the statue of the Virgin Mary in the middle is now currently located on the front lawn of the rectory on Church Street. But that's St. John's, yes, yes.
So is General Lenahan in that photo?
Yes, he is. He's right here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not him. He's right here.
That one, okay.
Anyway, he came back frequently to Hopkinton. His sister was a school teacher here in town. She lived on Ash Street, I think well into the 50s. So he was back and forth a lot. There's a lot of newspaper notices and such of him visiting the town. The most impressive thing, I think, out of all these wonderful items is this silver loving cup, which was presented to the general by the grateful citizens of Hopkinton in May of 1919. And you'll see this, the silver, it's solid silver, it's about 2 feet tall, and it's engraved, and it says from the grateful citizens of Hopkinton. This is a photo of the general accepting this loving cup, and the event took place on the Hopkinton Town Common. So the photo and the cup were there, and we're thrilled to have it back in Hopkinton. It's just so wonderful. And this is the general's diploma from West Point. So we have a lot of, there's even more things over there, his medals, his ceremonial sword. It's quite wonderful.
And Michael Lenahan didn't just know Thomas Edison. He was a lieutenant at Seton Hall University, and Edison's lab was in West Orange, which was right near Seton Hall University. So this young lieutenant went over and introduced himself to the very famous Thomas Edison. And they stayed family friends from the 1890s and into the 1930s. So Thomas Edison's grandson is named Michael. And if you read in the book, it'll tell you that the only phone call that Mrs. Edison thought Thomas ever made was to make sure that when Michael Lenahan came home from World War I.
Is there a certain part of the exhibit that has a personal meaning to you?
Well, I'm very interested in the Irish immigrants into Hopkinton. A large number of Irish immigrants came during the Great Hunger in Ireland, during what we call the famine, escaping hunger and poverty, and they came into Hopkinton and other parts of the Northeast Massachusetts At the exact same time, we were building all of the shoe and boot factories in the center of town, the big factories that needed several hundred hands to work in them. The farmers all up and down Hayden Row sewed shoes during the winter, and they had little shoe shops during the winter to make extra money. When
the fields were
covered with snow. Yes, absolutely. And then Lee Claflin came from Milford, and he built, I believe he built the first big factory in the center.
It's time to tell you about some happenings in town you should know about. On Thursday, December 11th at 7 p.m., over at the Dwight Performing Arts Center at Framingham State University, the Metro West Symphony Orchestra will have a tremendous holiday sing-along concert with a special guest appearance by Nancy Hoffman Gerber. That's Thursday, December 11th at the Dwight Performing Arts Center at Framingham State University. Mark it down, December 4th, 2025, 7 p.m. There will be a special Hopkinton Town meeting. Please be sure to show up to the Hopkinton High School auditorium for the town meeting and have your voice be heard. That is a special town meeting on Thursday, December 4th at 7 p.m. over at the Hopkinton High School auditorium. For more information, you could reach out to the town manager's office at 508-497-9701. And don't forget to view all upcoming town government meetings. You can head over to hcam.tv/gov, or for more information, you can head over to the town website at hopkintonma.gov. We want to wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving, and as always, we thank you for watching. But that is going to do it for today's edition of HCAM News. For all of us at HCAM, again, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and we hope you enjoy your time with your family and friends. And as always, we thank you very much for supporting HCAM. HCAM News will return next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.